Hello, once again, family. So, in this episode, we are going to express the following word problems or the following statements using the mathematical symbols and the operations involved. Remember, in our previous video, we talked about some of the terms and the mathematical operations or symbols that they represent. And so they are now used, we now use them in these statements. We are going to express them using the mathematical symbols with their appropriate operations. And so the first statement or word problem is that sum of two and a number. Let's say that any number, that is any unknown quantity here, let's say that let's represent it with x, and if the statement involves two unknowns, let's represent it with x and y. And so for the first statement, it said sum of two and a number. Sum of two and a number. So meaning 2 plus a number. Sum of 2 and a number. So 2 plus a number. That's if you sum 2 to a certain number, which we don't know. So we represent that number with x. The second one, 3 more than a number. 3 more than a number. So let's say 3 more than a number. 3 more than a number. In other words, adding 3 to a number. A certain number we don't know. 3 more than a number. Then the third one, price of a pen and a pencil is 3 Ghana cedi. Price of a pen, price of a pen and a pencil. So let's see the pen, the price of a pen is x. They say end, so the end here stands for addition. And a pencil, let's see the price of the pencil is y. Is, so the is signify equal to 3 Ghana cedi. Equal to 3 Ghana cedi. So the price of a pen and a pencil is 3 Ghana cedi, meaning it's 3. And let's move to the fourth one. The fourth one says Sarah is 2 years more than Amma. 3 years later, what will be Sarah's age? So Sarah is 2 years more than Amma. Here, Sarah's age depends on Amma's age, but we don't know Amma's age. So because we don't know Amma's age, and Amma's age is the independent quantity here, that is, it is the quantity on which Sarah's age depends on. We first have to represent, get a variable to represent the age of Amma. So let's say the age of Amma is x. So if Amma's age is equal to x, then we are saying that Sarah's age, which they say is 2 years more than Amma, and will be x plus 2. 2 years more than Amma. So Sarah is 2 years more than Amma. Now it continues and said 3 years later, that is 3 years to come in the future. 3 years later. So 3 years later, that is 3 years to come. 3 years to come, that is in the future. What happens is that the age of Amma will increase by 3, and that of the age of Sarah will also increase by 3. But however, we are told that what will be Sarah's age. So we consider Sarah's age only. So 3 years later, Sarah's age will be equal to adding 3 years to her present age. So x plus 2 plus 3. So 3 years later, in other words, that we should add 3 to the present age of Amma. That is into the future, 3 years later. 3 years later. So this is how we express it. 3 years later. So adding 3 to the present age of Amma. And the present age of Amma is x plus 2. And so if we simplify this, then we have x plus 2 plus 3. And that gives us x plus 5. And so 3 years later, Sarah's age will be x plus 5. Good. So 3 years later, so if we simplify it further, we have x plus 2 plus 3 will give us 5. So 3 years later, Sarah's age will be x plus 5. Good. So the next one is 5 added to a number. 5 added to a number. 5 added to a number. So if we add 5 to a number, so let the number be x. So 5 added to a number. Then the C for the adding 10 to a number is 6 more than the number. Adding 10 to a number, so let the number be x. So if the number is x plus, then we add 10 to it. They say is, so is means equal to 6 more than the number. 6 more than, so 6 more than the number. Adding 10 to a number is 6 more than the number. Good. So that's how this one is expressed. Yeah, a number exceeds another by 5. So let those numbers be 2. We are talking about two numbers here. So let those numbers be x and y. And so they say a number. So if the number they are talking about is x, and they say exceeds another. Exceeds another means is equal to exceeds another. So the other one is y. Now they're saying it exceeds y by 5. So exceeds y by 5, meaning adding 5 to the second number will give you the first number they are talking about. So a number exceeds another by 5. A number exceeds, so the exceeds is the addition. Another, which is y, by 5. Good. Now 8. A number is increased by 7. So let the number be x. So if the number is x, so they say a number is increased by 7. So increased means addition by 7. A number is increased by 7. Now the ninth one says Sana is 4 years older than Serena. Sana is 4 years older than Serena. So here too, Sana's age depends on Serena's age. So first of all, find the age of Serena, which you don't know. So represent with a variable. So if Serena's age is equal to x, then Sana's age, which is said to be 4 years older than Serena's age, will be equal to x or older plus 4. So if you add 4 years to Serena's age, it will give you the age of Sana. And that's what this statement means. 4 years older, meaning adding 4 to the age of Serena. And that's why we said that years older than also stand for addition. You are adding the 4 years to the age of Serena to give you the age of Sana. Now 10. The result of adding a number to 8 is 15. The result of adding a number, so let the number be x. And the result of adding this number to 8, adding this number to 8 is, so is means equal to 15. So the result of adding a number, which is here, adding a number to 8 is 15. So this is how this one too is expressed. So continue to subscribe and follow our channel for more interesting videos. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.